What is up, guys and girls? This is Quinn from Ninja and Samurai Gaming, or Ninja from Shikamaru's twin, depending on where you're catching this video. I will be uploading this to both channels. Um, since we're in that kind of lull state, I have a PS4 now. So, yes, I'm playing on an Xbox 360. So, everybody just get over that real quick. But since we're in that lull, there's really not a lot coming out for me. So I'm just decided that I'm going to play the final DLC for BioShock Infinite, which I never have because um, I never got around to doing it. And yes, I did start at one earlier and I did play it, but my computer decided that it was going to fucking crash on me, so I lost about 3 hours of gameplay. So um, I'm going to do this recap of BioShock because it's important for you guys to see what exactly happened in BioShock. If you haven't seen it or you haven't played the games, you need to go fucking play these games. These are fun as shit. So here's a quick little recap. Um, it's all catching up.
Son, you were born to do great things.
Well, they
They
lied
were
to you.
right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find it? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
Rape him! Ah!
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
So that's what happened in BioShock. There's a really quick synopsis of it. There's a lot of underlying innuendos and shit. Like the "would you kindly" thing is all about him controlling your mind. So you're basically, every time he says "would you kindly," you end up doing something for him. Like he has total mind control over you. The Little Sisters, which is kind of an interesting thing, which you'll learn more about if you play the game. But they're basically like power harvesters, if you want to look at them that way, and they control what's known as Atom, which is the source of
Sally,
power.
Sally, come out.
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
So in the first one, Comstock basically gets drilled by a fucking Big Daddy after you beat another Big Daddy's ass, and saves Sally, who's the little sister, who it's really complicated. But Elizabeth comes to grab you, which she ends up getting you to come help her, and now she's in Paris.
Yes?
Oui.
Quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Thank you.
Where does she put this? So like I said, I played a couple hours of this and then my computer crashed, so I lost all that recording. So, you know, I wondered.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bien le bonjour.
Morning. Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Was that Frank? Huh? Wanna talk shit? Huh? Huh? Fuck you up, bitch. You and your stupid little gay mustache, too. Goes double for you, fucking purple blue vest, motherfucker, purple pants.
Bonne journée.
Hey.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
So I'm gonna go through this a little bit quicker than I did the first time. Just for the simple fact that it's, I don't know. I'm a little pissed off about my game. Oh, a drink. You slut! Why are you with him? He obviously wants to hook up with multiple women, but then again, that's the French. Watch out for them French boys, girls.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth. I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise. Oh, dommage.
Ah, too much. She reminds me of that scene from Dexter's Lab, if you ever watch that, where he saves the world and like ends world hunger and everything with like omelette tout fromage, which is like egg and cheese omelet. So it's just kind of, it's funny. Fromage is cheese. So it's just, I don't know, I'm watching all this, it's just fucking funny. It's beautiful too, this game is just gorgeous. Oh my god, it's a Disney movie. Someone sings Let It Go. That's it, I'm done. I'm just gonna, this gets my game of the year if someone sings Let It Go in this game. I will fucking cry. It'll be so beautiful. Now, the first time I went through this, I kind of pointed out that this was a little bit of an Easter egg. So, if you didn't play the original game, you're pretty much wasting your fucking life because this is a great game. But, you could pick two pendulums, or not pendulums, like, they're almost like choke necklaces, and one of them had a little pendant on it that had a bird, and the other one had a cage, and depending on which one you got, that's the one Elizabeth wore the whole game. I think I played through 2 or 3 times, so I picked both. But I think this one, the save that I'm playing on now, she had the bird, or the cage. So I think if you have it differently, the bird actually shows up. Or that could have been the bird that flew into your hand a minute ago. That would make a lot of sense. And this is Sally, who is the little sister that you were trying to get back in the first part of the Burial at Sea DLC. Man, playing through this again, there's so many little fucking things. I mean, I want to say, but it kind of spoils more of the story later, here in a little bit. So I don't really want to get too deep into it, but looking back, there's just so much fucking shit that just... like, wow. I mean, Bioshock always does this, especially with the new one, where it just fucks with your brain for like days and days without end. Like, my buddies finished this. Like that, the ace with the fucking tower, which obviously means Andrew Ryan, who's a leader of fucking Rapture. This game just fucks with your mind. I mean, I had like a debate with my buddies after I played the first Burial at Sea about everything in the game. Like, there was so much shit that we think that they were saying and they didn't say, or they did, or they wanted to, or this and that and next thing. So it's just... fuck!
Go away.
That scared the dick off of me the first time.
I didn't do anything! No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone!
The way you got the previous... you got her out the last time was turning up the heat in the piping system that contained her.
I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
But it's basically the beginning of the story is that Booker, who is actually Comstock, what you see his dead body here, was tricked into helping Elizabeth try to find Sally, who is this girl he was looking for, and she and Elizabeth ended up killing Comstock.
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what?
Say,
I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Rude. I mean, seriously, who punches a woman like that?
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten?
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
So, you killed Comstock, which was all about what Elizabeth wanted to do. So this is Comstock right here. As you can see, he's got a big-ass fucking gush in his back from being stabbed by a Big Daddy drill. And if you don't know what a Big Daddy is, he's basically this giant fucking scuba gear, old school scuba gear with a drill for him.
I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet. But you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Fucking Bioshock, dude. This game just fucks with your brain so hard. Oh my gosh. It makes my brain hurt sometimes playing this game. It fucking just bends you all over the fucking place.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet...
Ah, fuck. The nose bleeds.
My finger.
And you have your pinky. When in doubt, pinky out.
I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up in the same place, it doesn't harm to enjoy the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So is Newton. especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
Those are the Lutece twins, which you find out they're the same people, basically. But,
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
it's true. But those are the Lutece twins. Those are the ones that really brought you, and created the multiverse by stealing Comcast, or Booker's daughter, which was actually Comcast, who actually, you know what, play the fucking game. I'll explain it a little bit here in a second.
The Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse.
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
But anyway, so the Lutece twins stole Elizabeth, which was actually Emma DeWitt, who was actually Booker's daughter, who was actually Booker in an alternate dimension.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
This game is fucking gorgeous after being out for almost 2 years and not being, like, all that fucking great now, but this game's gorgeous.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
But he basically, the Lutece twins helped Comstock steal you from Booker, which was your daddy,
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's
which
only
created the
gonna get
multiverse
worse.
because Comstock got baptized and he let go of his misdeeds at little Bigfoot, I think is what it was. Was it Little Bigfoot or was it yeah, I think it was Little Bigfoot. But which he worked for the Pinkertons at the time. Which is all really kind of a historically accurate thing, which is really interesting. But
The 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men.
but this game looks like it's going to be heavily centered around stealth.
Now let's
Be
get to
interesting. I'm gonna come back to that here in a second because I want to explore this. I didn't explore this the first time through, and I should have, and I didn't. So I'm just gonna go take a quick peek because you never know what could be in here. Like, here's a basketball court with a basketball and, you know, all this shit. But I mean, you just, for a game like BioShock, you really just have to. Oh, what was that? Really have to explore to find everything that's in the game, like this vent system. I don't even know where this goes to. It's kind of interesting. Oh, there's like a whole vent. Oh, see, this is why you do that. Because, man, that's useful as shit. I don't have half my health, and I never did get my health fully back when I quit playing from my last save. But, so you steal or whatever, and you become Elizabeth. And you lose your pinky because your pinky is halfway between one universe and another universe. And I'm going to skip this tutorial because I've already done it.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
No, it won't. So I just have to hit any tumbler that isn't the alarm one. So that one. White ones are good. Blue ones drop like a noisemaker, which is supposedly like a cross. Ooh. Some sort of cross thingy, which I almost just gave away what it was, and I don't want to spoil shit. But you'll see in a minute what that is. But so you know, you come in and you're just kind of doing your thing. There's not much more of the story that I can really go into without really giving you a whole synopsis of the whole thing.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental.
Yeah.
They had all kinds of books in my tower.
That's exactly what I
always
think.
knew what
Okay.
ammo to
Like,
choose.
huh, okay.
Ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
I'm not gonna go that way yet. Because I want to see what's over here. Because I didn't go this way either last time. And I saw it, but I didn't do it. The crossbow bolts in here? No, they're all bent out of fucking shape. Damn it. But this is what you get. You get a crossbow bolts, which is pretty neat. This knocks them out, as you can see.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
What? They heard me? I'm just gonna stay in here and wait for their fucking suspicion level to drop. I'm gonna pop that.
No one around?
Ooh.
Seems I still have the ability to scare off a patient.
Chick looks like a fucking Joker. That's creepy.
To give and not demand anything in return. Why? Your benefits class? Someone who wants what you have, free from effort. A president, a premier, a...
We're gonna knock his asshole out. But, yeah, so it's basically what BioShock Infinite was about. It's a really confusing storyline, and if you have not played it, you really won't understand what's going on, even in this. I mean, this is just ridiculous. It's a ridiculously complicated story that really kind of fucks with your mind, and if you don't get it the first time you kind of play through it, you kind of have to play through it 2 or 3 times. I got it the first time, but I've had my buddies play it, my cousin played it, and I played it 2 more times because it was just such a good game. I mean, this was really a fun game. I mean, if you didn't go out and get this when it came out, I'd recommend going and renting it now and playing it. God, that's fucking awesome. I found all this shit. See, I didn't even know this stuff was here. I'm kind of glad I went back and redid this. Now, I'm kind of glad I'm not glad my computer froze. That fucking pissed me off. But glad I went back through here because now I've got this new knowledge of these new paths that I can take. So, just shows you that, you know, exploration really is the key to playing a video game properly. And if you just do a little bit of exploring, then you'll get rewarded really nicely. So, but anyway, back to what I was saying. BioShock Infinite was just a great fucking game. I mean, it was one of the best games I've ever played. There was a guy that was in here last time, and I don't fucking see him, and that worries me. Fuck. He changed his spawn point. Oh, I hate this. It had a, I think they have a smart spawn system in this game. I don't remember if that was this one. If I'm thinking of a different game that came out that I played like recently. But I know that one of these had a, one of them had a smart spawn. To where you really, sweet food. Where the enemies would change positions and all that good shit, which made this fucking ridiculously fun. Because it was like, you know how you play like games like Call of Duty or Halo every year, and they just, you know, I love Halo. I'm a huge Halo guy, and you know, now that I've got a PS3, it's kind of, or PS4, it's kind of weird. And that's why I haven't really been making videos, is because of this lull time of no video or no new games really being available. I'm hoping that here in a week or so, Wolfenstein's coming out, and oh, is this search desk? Is that this desk it just searched? What the hell? Wolfenstein's coming out, I think, Tuesday, and so is Watch Dogs. It's coming out on the 27th. So I mean, it's really close to when this video will be coming out, is whenever these new ones will be hitting. So it's really just me playing something because I'm fucking bored out of my dick with nothing to play. I mean, it really has been just a slow trickle of games lately. And if you don't know what I mean, get a next-gen console. I mean, yeah, they've got Titanfall on the Xbox One, and they've got Battlefield 4 and Killzone and all that
Look,
shit.
Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. Alright, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is...
I'm just gonna skip this.
I know the way.
That basically said that Fontaine was gonna save everybody, and how Comstock, or not Comstock, Andrew Ryan was just fucking up the world. So, you know, this one was interesting. This one's all about reproducing fucking shit. This was like this was better than sex ed. I don't understand why they didn't show this shit in high school. I'm gonna let you guys watch this.
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Like, that is like...
Now you know.
Yeah, now I do know. That is like the greatest fucking sex ed advice that you can get from something. I mean, just beautiful. Fucking video games. This is what the world's coming to, where video games educate our youth. Just kidding, no. That was... I don't even... Well, it depends on who you are. To me, that just
Right
seemed
after I
like
came through, I
fucking
needed
stupid advice. I mean,
something
think
to
about
wear
it.
that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Get it in writing? The fuck? Like, who's gonna go get something like that in writing? Like, I don't know, I guess. Call me a hopeless old romantic, but you know, I feel like when someone loves somebody that they should fulfill each other, but yeah, I don't know.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of Peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish...
Hey, there you are.
So basically,
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it.
basically this stuff lets you become invisible and see through walls, which fucking is invaluable.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls.
See, like, you can see...
Worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Spit Frankie. And you leave me what? You think I don't got a family to feed? Look at me.
See, I mean, that's just...
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
Why did they not have that in the vanilla game? That was so fucking useful.
It was more of the world as I want to see it.
Oh, wait, what did you say?
I suppose I wasn't really happy there.
No, what?
We'd all be better off, us DeWitts, if we could leave enough alone.
Surprised they didn't bring back the old clothing system like they had in Bioshock Infinite. Thought they would have brought that back for this, but oh shit, I forgot there's this thing of plasmid in here, or Eve, as the they call it in the Infinite universe. Plasmid is the what they call it in Bioshock, the first one, which was kind of the slang for Andrew, Ryan, and all those guys down here in Rapture. But they changed that over to Eve, which, I don't know what I think about that. I feel like it gave it a unique twist because it was in an alternate universe, supposedly. There's one enemy. But, had they not...
Fort Dundee. Good.
But if they hadn't changed that, I don't feel like the game would have been as successful as it was. Just for the simple fact that it wouldn't have created that allure of alternity in the reality that you were in, which alternity probably isn't a word, I'm fucking making words up, but it allowed for this really unique alternate universe. I think I'm just going to take a crossbow bolt. I have more money than I did last time because I explored a little bit more. So, real quick, I'm going to end the video here, guys, but like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out the next one. I'm going to be doing the whole playthrough, so don't worry, you're not going to miss anything.